There's something about the fourth quarter of a basketball game that drums up all sorts of feelings. There's excitement at the challenge of seeing a lead shrink or grow. There is stress to get back in the game or keep it in your favor. There's urgency, knowing each second is closer to the final buzzer. There's pride from the extra effort and focus required. There's hope that your team will do enough to achieve the win. The fourth quarter also unlocks new levels of being for everyone in the gym. The crowd cheers a little louder and groans a little deeper as each play moves towards the finish. Officials sharpen their focus as each play and each call carries extra weight. Coaches find their groove as the previous three quarters have revealed the strengths and weaknesses of the opponent. Players enter flow as their mind, body, team, and the game all become one.
When a player enters a state of flow, or they're in the zone, everything around seems to slow down. When the pressure is on in a close game in the fourth quarter, players need to remain calm and focused. The players who exemplify peace under pressure are the ones who coaches and fans want to see have the ball in their hands when the clock is running out. When I was in college, I clearly remember a time when I was in the zone. We were playing in a Thanksgiving tournament in Hawaii and were locked in a tied game with less than 10 seconds on the clock. During our last timeout, the coach drew up a play for me to get the ball at the free throw line for the last second shot. Everything went perfectly, and I found myself with the ball in my hands staring at a shot I would make 9 out of 10 times. The only problem was there were two defenders flying at me and I had already jumped to shoot. Thankfully, my teammate was standing wide open right next to the hoop. I managed to make a quick dump pass to him for a buzzer-beating, game-winning slam dunk. The entire play was maybe 3 or 4 seconds long, but for all the players, it felt like minutes of slow-motion action. Even through the pressure of the situation, there was a certain peace throughout the whole play. In life, I've always marveled at people who exude peace in the midst of difficult circumstances. I've seen people face tragedy, loss, betrayal, and pain with an unnatural grace and peace. I've witnessed increased calm and focus from individuals who are up for big promotion or who are giving an impactful presentation. Not a fake calm or mask of "I'm fine," but a true and deep peace. Where does that come from? Is it confidence? Ignorance? Apathy? The Bible explains this type of peace as the peace of God which surpasses all understanding, from Philippians 4:7. For me, this still begs the question, how do we gain more of this peace so that when the pressures of the fourth quarter moments of life come, we have the peace of God? Some of this is answered in the surrounding verses of Philippians 4. Philippians 4:4 says, "Rejoice always." 4 verse 5 says, "Be reasonable or gentle." Still in verse 5 it says, "Know that the Lord is near." Philippians 4:6 says, "Do not be anxious about anything." Still in 4:6 it says, "In everything pray and ask with thanksgiving." Philippians 4:8 talks about getting your mind right and thinking right. And Philippians 4:9 mentions being in community. Clearly, finding peace in the midst of pressure is more than a checklist or formula of do's and don'ts, but having a roadmap never hurts. Do you have the peace of God which surpasses all understanding? Maybe next time you're facing pressure and the coach wants to put the ball in your hands in the fourth quarter, consider the wisdom from Philippians 4 and see how you might make the next play with peace. Ultimately, we believe that full peace is found in a relationship with Jesus Christ.